So my thing with the spear is it was kind of the bulky side. So this compared to the spear, I'd take the BRN Gen 3
all day, every day?
All day, every day. I'm just not the biggest fan of how.
Ignore the muzzle device. We kind of screwed that up.
Yeah, I don't know who did that.
But I mean, they're at the same price point, and for something you don't have to build out.
So that is a plus. They don't have to build it out. I think this without actually putting this on the scale, this feels lighter.
Yeah.
It feels better balanced.
The handguard's smaller.
Handguard's smaller. I think one reason why it feels better balanced is you got your metal stock compared to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to, the balance of it, that's going to throw it off a little bit.
But one of the benefits to this over this one is, you do have a typical charging system.
I was just never the biggest fan of the rail.
Rail,
it's not saying it's not a bad. I'm not saying it's a bad rail. I'm just saying it's just a lot.
It's big. Here, let's hold it. It does seem to be a little bit taller. I don't know about a lot taller.
It feels bigger in the hand, which I don't know.
How much are you feeling in the hands, Sparky?
I don't know. Depends.
So you're saying BRN 180 over the spear?
I think so. I mean, but what about the spear makes you want it over that?
I don't think I'm definitely choosing the spear. I think the BRN 180 lends itself to being more similar to your everyday AR-15 in terms of the feel of it. You're right that the spear does feel a little bit larger, a little bit bulkier.
Is just bigger.
Yeah. In terms of long-term reliability, I don't see the gasket hold. Now I have no basis on this, but I don't see the gasket holding up, whereas the spear doesn't have a gasket. And the only reason we're comparing it to the spear right now is because of the price point that it sits at. You're sitting at that upper end where the spear usually sits, and it's just something to consider. And I think it's worth a comparison and worth a consideration that when you're looking at both of these, to maybe look at one or the other. I think it's worth the talk.